Hey everybody, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. New Frontier Swine Time, episode 27. We got all the potatoes up last time. And the sorghum as well. So we've got get some food in. We've got some of the food production going again. Although we're still short on soybeans, I do believe. I'm not on that. Not on this factory, but we'll get soybeans going in the next one. In factory 2. So we're gonna get on into September and harvest up the soybeans. And we're gonna get things planted. The barley needs to go in. But first we have a few chores to do. And also need to check on our pig values. So next month we'll sell 25 more, and we're 3 months out on the next one. On our first sale from that pig farm. Definitely need to work on getting some other stuff set up. Oh, I found a root crop storage mod that I think I'm gonna quite like. Just have to figure out where it is. No idea how much it costs, whether it's considered a silo or what it's considered. I expect it's considered a silo. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I have to buy one. Okay, this one will do any of them. This one is specific. But they each only hold one anyway. And, okay, beets, yeah. Okay, there's the beets as well. So you could buy one specific, or you could buy one that's got whatever it's got in it. But as soon as we can afford that, I think we'll probably hit that up. First thing to do though is to get down here and to enter that vehicle. And get a couple of logs in the sawmill before we move on. And then I think we'll hit that up with, yeah, we'll hit that up with this field here. It's going to be barley. So we'll hit it up with fertilizer, and then we'll plow it, and then we'll plant the barley. All in a row. And we'll harvest the soybeans. And that's pretty much going to be the whole episode. I imagine we're going to end up being able to buy that root crop storage and be able to dump all those potatoes somewhere logical. I think next month or the following month, one or the other, we'll also be able to get those sugar beets, which means we need a sugar beet cutter. which will be a specific trailer. Probably the blue one that we used last time. Pretty big trailer. Holds a lot and may only be usable for sugar beets, but it'll do the job it was intended for sure. And since we don't need sugar beets for any other production, we can actually be more, we can just put them all in that thing. And not worry about having to save them and ration them out between production. Yeah, so fertilize, plow, plant, and get soybeans in that one and sorghum in the current soybean one, and we'll be golden. At some point we might end up with some sort of excess of potato. That would be fun. And our next step after going through this is to move on. Although we could just hit the first two parts of that field up now. It is sunny out and don't have to worry about any of the extra. Yeah, I think we will do that. So we'll go up here and find this guy. That thing fertilized and plowed right away. In fact, we might as well fertilize this while we're here. The pre-fertilized before the plow, so fertilize and then plow gets us to a changed state, which means the fertilizer will take from the planting. Although in the case of potatoes, we're just going to have to fertilize again after. Although I can probably just plow this and then fertilize it again, and get both layers of fertilizer on before I even plant. It means I don't have to deal with it again. That's not a bad plan in and of itself. Maybe we'll do that. So get all of our plowing done. And next time we'll remember to plant this properly. We do have extra potatoes now, so that's awesome. That root crop storage has a built-in dispenser and everything, so we won't need to pick up a wheel loader and deal with it manually. We won't need to pick up a conveyor belt and constantly arrange it. It will just do its job. Exactly what we want. So with this in mind, we can do slurry if we need to. It would be nice to find a mod that actually showed me the acreage of the plowed field, because it basically just shows the acreage of the plot based on the number of the plot. So in this case, 38 and 40 are both involved in this plot, but yeah, it's just not right. We're gonna be able to see, you know, what the actual field itself is, even if I've adjusted it or created it or whatever. Right, we're gonna get this done. Okay. That is the plowing. Now we gotta go sleep the night, install our potato barn so we can empty out some of these trailers. And yeah, get that done. All right. See you in a minute. And September. I'm pretty sure I have 25 cows to sell. 25 pigs to sell. Yep. And so we have 100 pigs. We have room for 100 pigs. The other barn does not yet. The other pig area is not yet ready for that sort of situation. Got another couple of months here. Yeah, 2 more months to sell the 125, but we've got money now. So the idea here is to get this guy in. I'm not sure where I really want to put him because I want the room. Maybe we stick him right here, but back enough. So that he's not in the way. I think that's pretty good right there. We'll get rid of the lumps. And then we can go put, so yeah, we can get potatoes there. Though I'm not sure why it shows potatoes in there right now, but this thing is all set up, so we just have to dump there. It all works. So let's go get our big trailer emptied out. And work on getting the soybeans in. Be nice if the levels on that thing actually showed what was in there, but I guess that's not a part of it, but that's fine. so we can get some more pig food in. Leave that guy there. Go get these potatoes in to their location. This guy needs to go down there. What do we got here? Are we ready for... Yeah, we've got planting and harvesting to go yet. Oh, well, I guess not. It's October that we're going for. Well, that's okay. We'll get this guy down here anyway. Put a couple more logs in the wood pile, into the sawmill, and move on again. Because we're not ready to harvest yet on either of these. We do need to plant. We do need to plant the barley. So that's definitely something we got to do right now. So we'll plant the barley, put the wood in the sawmill, and get moving again. I'm just going to put this trailer out here. We're going to want it. And then in the next couple of months, we can probably move on to buying that chunk up there as well. First we need to go get this guy. And then we gotta swap out gotta come at that from the other direction. I gotta pick that guy up. I'm pretty sure that's the planter and that's the seeder. Oh, we're gonna be fine. No, You know what? I don't care if we're going to be fine. I just want to actually make 100% sure. So we're just going to fill it up regardless. Alright, we gotta get out there and get the barley in. It's gonna be barley and then sorghum where the soybean is and soybean where the barley was. Next month, we can hit up both the sugar beet, which will be good because we'll have money then. Hopefully enough. But I don't think we can afford the trailer we want right now. It's this blue sugar beet cutter here, $149. We'll be able to afford that next time. Although we don't necessarily, we might as well just go for that one because it's good. And have an auger. Yeah. It's barley time right now. And we're just gonna get on here and get her done, right? All right, so, oh, wrong direction. Yeah, there we go. So that guy's ready. And our sorghum doesn't go in for quite a while. And our soybeans come out next month. So we're just going to throw some more wood in and get ready to go on to next month. Probably got to dump slurry into the biogas plant and that sort of thing. I think we will buy the slurry stuff. I think I understand why my slurry wasn't technically working, and it has to do with that plowed state. Got a slurry, then plow, and then for potato slurry again, or fertilize, depending on how much slurry you've got. But I suspect that we have more slurry than our biogas plant can get through. We either need multiple biogas plants, which, yeah, don't really want to run multiple plants, or we need to use our slurry or our digestate in other ways, like for fertilization, rather than chemical fertilizer. We can get rid of, not rid of, but we can put this guy down. We'll get this guy again, because the next time we use this seed hopper thing, we're going to want the planter on it. But of course, what we're going to do first, I wonder if I left enough room there. I hope I did. We're going to need this set up on it here. But I think we're going to lose that tank and the whole Nexat slurry setup, because if you could maybe apply the slurry without doing the cultivation, that might be good, but I don't believe you can. So I think our next step here, if I can figure out what I did with, oh, he's way down there with that thing, right. What do we do with the oh, I think he's probably over there. Well, we gotta do this anyway, so we'll get this bit done. Get 2 more trees in here. Basically 2 trees a month keeps it going. Get the plant oak again here soon. way so it doesn't lay on top of it. Man, and this issue, I don't know whether it's my mouse or the game or what, but it seems to only happen when I'm lower to the ground, so I suspect it's the game. Issue where it like doesn't finish the cut and starts over. Alright. We can move on now. No, we can't. We've got Slurry to... We got Slurry to Slurry. There he is. We'll just go fill this guy up with pig food. Assuming there is some. Now, I wonder, that thing's got 100,000 potatoes. So just because I'm out of soybeans, or did I plant that, or is that silo the kind that's actually going to keep this thing full of potatoes? If not, okay. Yeah, it was a hopeful thought. Be cool to have that thing feed potatoes to these factories. I'm just hoping this thing will be able to pull that slurry tanker without too much trouble. It has a very small place it needs to go, so I'm not too worried, but we look at our biogas factory. Right, 50,000 slurry. Yeah, we definitely want to start getting silage in there. Oh, we can look at how much money we made last month. All at 6 grand, huh? Yeehaw. But that's just off slurry, and we got 22K. Digestate now? Yeah. Alright. Well, that's all we needed for that. Alright. This says there's no time like the present to get moved on. Although I don't believe we have enough time. I don't believe we have enough time left in this episode to do a full harvest, but I think we can get those 3 rows of sugar beets harvested. And I think we'll be able to afford both the harvester and the trailer we need. So it's this guy right here. Nope. Wait, what do we got here? And 1300 gives it 46, 56, 70. Wow. But how much are we spending? More than we got if we want to. You know what? I bet 46 is fine. We can up it later. But we gotta go rent the harvester again. We're gonna save for that harvester and we're gonna pick it up. But we're gonna rent it again this time. We're gonna actually buy it eventually. Here. But for the moment, we can get these sugar beets up and get them into oh, that's that curb. Huh. Get rid of that curb. Well, let's get these sugar beets up and get it going right. Well, let's see, maybe this thing can run that thing or not. I don't know. We'll find out. Yep, the answer is yes. No, the answer is actually closer to no. It really doesn't want to run it very well, which basically means we need a get rid of the I mean, not even Z open cover, not N. Okay. That's not really gonna pull it right. Sounds like we're starting to need another tractor. Pull this guy. We're not ready for harvest yet. Is that next month then? Huh. Did I plant those guys late? Must have planted them late, which means I just blew some money on that. Okay. I'm gonna have to go another month. But if we look at this whole setup, soybeans are ready to harvest. We're just out of time. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will catch you next time.